passages lead to Bunker Hill. Someone's not interested in visitors.
Huh. Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor, let's get you examined.
So, you're a doctor?
Veterinarian, actually. And don't give me that look. Bones get set the same way whether you got 2 or 4 of them. So let's talk about you and what kind of help you need.
You're a veterinarian?
I'm an old caravan girl, okay? You learn to take care of the animals, or you don't have a caravan for very long. Then you get ambushed, a couple of friends and family start bleeding out on the floor, and you learn how to patch a few wounds. You learn triage, too. Satisfied? Now let's talk about what you need patched up.
Hear anything, Doc?
Been out of the loop. Lots of sick and injured taking up my time. Now, if you need treatment, let me know.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
Kay can patch you up if you're hurt. Best doc and vet around. Caravans ain't exactly the get-to-know-you type.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad. All this shit.
If you're here about the missing caravan, the contract's already been picked up.
Stockton.
The mercenary I hired comes highly recommended. I'm certain I don't need further assistance.
Kidding me. That settlement Lucas Miller was talking about? Wiped out.
Hey, you. Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
What's the railroad?
The freedom fighters, willing to risk their lives for synths. And that means they fight the Institute. Only ones that do.
What? You think that's noble or some bullshit? That just makes them idiots. No son of mine is going to throw his life away with those lunatics.
And what are synths?
Synthetic people made by the Institute. Look so human you can't tell them from us.
They're monsters is what they really are.
And how do you know that? Have you ever met one? If you can't tell who's a synth or not, they can't be all that bad.
It's always good to help people.
I have no problem helping people. Since, though?
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save synths?
Might as well go off and join the Deathclaw Preservation Society.
What did the Institute do to you?
Ah, Gary. He is, well, was one of Crickett's hired guns. He hits the road and comes back to find his wife missing.
Yeah, so the Institute kidnaps people. I'm not saying I like it, but the world's a dangerous place. It's not your job to save it. And dealing with the railroad, the Institute. Might as well put a bullet in your own damned skull. It'll just save you time.
I wouldn't mind getting some service here.
Where are my manners? If you want a drink, talk to me. Need a bed? Well, hit up Numbskull over there.
You ever see one of our caravans on the road? It's a dice with death every time.
Got every liquor from the Commonwealth here. Benefit of being the caravan trader's favorite bar.
You have any work?
Well, there is one thing.
Dad, you're not gonna send him on that same wild goose chase.
Hey, he brought it up, not me. As I was saying, before us Savaldi started slinging rotgut for thirsty caravan hands, we came from a line of Minutemen. My grandpa, Brent Savaldi, was the last. He died fighting raiders just outside Malden. If you could find any of his personal effects, well, it didn't mean the world to me.
Any idea where he might have fallen?
Somewhere northeast of Malden. That's where they found the bodies of the rest of his squad. The raiders tore them apart, mutilated the bodies. Once, the Minutemen held their own against the Institute. But in the end, even raiders were too much for them.
If the price is right, I might help.
Malden ain't the safest of places. I suppose I could spare 200 caps.
I'll find your grandpa.
Just be careful, all right? I don't want any more deaths on my conscience.
Is that a pit boy? Haven't seen one of those in forever.
Best of luck to you and your endeavors, though.
Old Man Stockton.
Best of luck to you and your endeavors, though.
That thing was wearing my face.
Hi.
Look, I'm not that interested in chatting right now.
Girl could get real comfortable in a place like this.
Hey, at least it's honest work.
Business is good.
Hey, Lucas.
Got the best armor in these parts.
Sure. Let's take a look.
My prices are firm. Haggling gives me a headache.
Please. I just want to be alone.
Hi, I'm Meg. You new to the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody knows a place like me.
What's in the tour?
All sorts of things. Get a jump on the other traders. Come on, it's just 10 caps.
Sure, I'll take the tour.
Caps up front. Thank you. The market's in the back, bar's in the corner, and the outhouse is over the wall. Bye.
Yeah?
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepare for the...
Those folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Human carry so much. Strong only need hammer.
Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
No, not now.
All right, then. Shall I accompany you, sir?
No, not now.
All right, then.
Sometimes strong not understand.
They didn't tell me much.
Hey.
What you got for me?
Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack
I
of
still
steak
ain't
knives.
but we'll survive.
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
You have no idea what it's been like scrounging around for 2 centuries with this ugly mug.
Strong wants to smash something.
Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.